Exactly. I mean, the fact that a government would cede the ability to create money and so on is definitely doesn't seem, something they do willingly. I think this is going to be an inevitable consequence of us as a whole losing faith in that system. I think that it's not just that Bitcoin is a cool technology that works better than the system today. I think that the system itself is falling apart and crumbling, much like Zimbabwe. They had that experience, in Venezuela today. Now, if you were in Zim in 2009 and you said to people, look, there's this idea of Bitcoin, and people were buying Bitcoin, they would have been extremely pleased, and the government would not have been able to stop that. So this is not so much a case of governments saying, oh, we love this, it's great, yes, we're going to give up our seigniorage, privilege, go for it. I think this is going to be just an inevitable consequence of the momentum of the large mass of people moving into it, whether they like it or not. Now, again, they can fight against it. They can, to do their best to stop it, and they might have success in that regard. But I think that as an idea, there's another famous quote, there's nothing as powerful as an idea whose time has come. I think that's how it goes. So I think that because of the inevitable consequence of a failure in the system that we have today, people are going to be attracted to this sort of thing and move into it. And it's going to be something that the government is just going to have to deal with and try their best to sustain themselves. But I do think, again, if we take this to the logical conclusion, I do think it's going to have an impact on government, the way government is structured. I think that, again, and now I'm not an anarchist, but I am a libertarian. I think governments have become a little bit too powerful, a little bit too overbearing. I think they're too large, they're too inefficient, they're too expensive, and they have too much power. And I think that in the long term, Bitcoin is going to undermine that, and we're going to have smaller governments, so that maybe as a political thing is something that I look forward to maybe a bit. So I'll wear that on my sleeve. But I don't think it's going to be something that they willingly allow. I think it's going to be an inevitable thing that they have no choice. It just makes sense. I mean, all of us right now are probably interested in this sort of stuff, and we all probably want to move some of our money, our fiat, into this, which already means that power is moving away from them. Who knows where that's going to go?